4 in the evening or afternoon. Just turned up at Runnels for a quick 5-hour session. You won't believe it, I just cast the rod out. Just cast the rod out and basically just cast it out on it on 4 stick. Look at this baby. Look at that fella. Look at that. What a fish. First cast. 2.5 3-pounder. Absolutely fabulous. So we're going to get it off the hook and we'll show you it. Give us 2 secs and I'll be back. As you can see, beautiful fish. Look at that. First cast, about 2.5 3-pounder. Beautiful fish. First cast. I was here 5 minutes, if that. So let me keep an eye on the rod because that was a massive drop down bite. Huge bite. Line got stuck, but we managed to get it in. And look what was on the end of it, fellas. So I'm just going to set this other rod up and I'll be back shortly. So let me wipe my hand. Just shows you guys you want to be here because this is where all the action is. Should have come tonight, you fellas. What a first cast. Nice 2.5 3-pound cod. First cast. That's tea sorted out. It's going to be a laugh tonight, I think. I just got both rods out, fresh baiting up. That was on straight black, by the way. Mark Tom, Wids in bait and tackle. Fabulous worms, buddy, spot on. Can't fail to catch with these beauties. I blanked here once last week, but it was just, I think it was too flat. But I don't know, there's a bit of wind today. And it's just much better conditions for some reason. Not much swell in the water, but it shows you the fish are there, doesn't it, after 1 cast. It could be a bag full today, guys. You can't go wrong, can you, 1 fish? I'm going to leave you on the rods for a little while and let me get settled down, go a drink and stuff, because it's a long night getting here. But you got a lot of gear. But keep an eye on them rods because that was a massive drop down bite. Yeah, it was a fabulous bite, guys. Can't fault it. There's about 10 or 15 mile an hour wind. Sun's out though, but it's not right in the face. It's right behind me, so I'm alright. Wind's blowing there from right to left, slightly off the front. They're holding out pretty well. There's not much bob. As you can see, the sea state's pretty well flat. So, but obviously the fish are there for some reason. So hopefully they're going to stay there. I'm going to try and get quite a bit of footage tonight, so I'm here about 5 hours, so you can see most of it really. Won't be a lot of cuts. So I'm going to keep on these rods for just a while because it might be a mad hour for all I know. It was about like this when I got that cod last time, and that bass. So hopefully I got a few today. Definitely watch your rods down tonight. Definitely. I've cast one slightly to the right, but it's holding, and I put it there deliberately because I didn't know there's a lot of drift in the water. So, but they stayed where they are. So there's about 25 metres between the two lines. One's dead straight out, and one's that way. So this way. So come with my brother tonight. He's about 50-60 yards up the beach, and there's another 4 guys. That's I'll show you. It's pretty busy tonight. Pretty busy tonight. Look. And I've got my daughter with me as well. She carried my rucksack. She's good to me now, I'll tell you. But it gets her out the house and a bit of beach time. But who knows how long this session's going to be. If there's going to be a lot of fish, it might be a long session. Fishing pulley pennels both rigs as well. Got 2 hose on the top and 3 hose on the bottom. 2 black lug on each. They're only short pulleys, about 2.5 feet, 2.5 feet. Bring my box again tonight, guys, and I had really bad back the other day when I never brought it, but that was a 10-hour session. This is only about a 5-hour session, so I reckon I can do it. Be nice to get a turbot tonight because I ain't caught a turbot, so I'd like to catch one of them. I'd have to probably move on to blackers to catch one, mate, but I might do later. See if we get you a bit better angle with these tips. I remembered them to tell you guys, but I'm at Runnels again. There's 3 times on the trot I've fished this, but at the end of the day, there's fish here. But at the end of the day, if you want fish, come where the fish are. And it's been fishing its tits off, as I might say. So why not keep coming? I mean, it's a cracking beach. There's a few snags if you don't know where you're going to cast, like, but if you come at low tide, you'd see them. But it's just a cracking area to fish. Weather's about 60 degrees at the moment. It's 16. Well, probably 64. But the slight breeze blowing, but it's just cooling me down nicely. All I want, guys, is a big slack liner or another big drop down bite. Don't know if there's any crab biting her out because I don't know, because I say I was only out 5 minutes. Sometimes you can just turn up and hit one right on the head, and that's what happened. It owes me a few fish tonight though, because I blanked last time here, so I want at least 3 or 4 tonight to make up for it. Because it's a fair walk to get here, especially with the condition of my back, and makes it worth it, doesn't it? I'd love to do an all-night area because I think fishing's better on a night for some reason. Because when I blanked, it was daytime, but when I caught the nice cod and that decent crab and the big bass, it was night about this time up until about 10:30. So it seems to fish better on a night for some reason. Usually about 3 hours from top and about 2 down. The beach here goes pretty flat out. If you fish it from bottom, it's pretty flat for about 100 yards. And then about 3 hours from top, the beach is real steep. And that's when you get into the deeper water, and obviously you get more chance of getting more chance of getting the bass than that, because it's flatter out there, a bit further out. But obviously, if you kept, there's some gullies here, just in this area here. There's a few gullies, and it's pretty deep water if you cast shallow. Caught a doggy in there in that shallow water, in the gully last time. Been interested to see further up the beach, because I can see all these rods, because we're not more than 50 metres apart each, and you'll be able to see all the action. If anybody pulls any fishing, I'll be able to see them. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 rods out at the moment, so I'm sure there's going to be some fish. Got to be careful here though, guys, because you do lose a bit of gear if you're not careful, because I lost 3 lots last time. I lost 1 set, so I've lost 4 sets here in 2 visits. I ain't lost on this time at the moment, like, but I've come well loaded with lead just in case. There is a few big boulders out there. If you don't know where they are and it drags you into them, you're not going to get your gear back. You're probably better off putting a breakaway on the bottom, probably about, I don't know, £15 maybe, on your lead at the bottom. So if it does snap, you get the fish and leave the lead. I don't know if I've got any wind noise either, because as I say, I've got this medium mod on, and I've never had a problem with the wind so far, but you never know, do you? So hopefully it's going to be good and the sound's going to be spot on again. I've noticed this medium mod picks a lot of background sea noise up as well. It's real clear on background, you know, further away. Cracking for sound, you can't go wrong with it. Right, take a little break, guys. I've left you on the rods quite a while, but if I do get any bites, I'll flick you straight on before I pull it in, and we'll see if we get another one. Pull this one back in, and now on it, no weight, nothing. The bait sort of came back untouched, so I'm just going to cast out a bit further, probably about 80 metres, 90 metres, not too far, and see if we can strike into another. Took that about 80 metres or so out. It's all lovely, nice, fresh black, well, frozen black logo. But it's new bait, obviously. See if we can strike into a few more quickly. Weather's kind of fantastic, really. A bit of breeze, but who cares? It's a lovely, warm, cool. Well, it's a warm breeze, but it's cooling down. It's quite warm tonight. I don't think it's going to get past less than 55, 60 degrees. Even up to 11 tonight. Pretty good night. Let's hope it in the first cast fish. And that's it for the rest of the night, because I've done that a few times. As the tide comes in here, guys, and gets further up the beach towards the cliffs, it gets pretty deep, because it is a quite steep beach. It must be at least a 12-foot drop or so from the flat of the beach to the top of the crown here. So we're in pretty deep water out there, 50-60 metres out. I think the legs just give on this bit. Maybe not, it might have been a week. Thanks to the new subscribers, by the way, guys. When I left I had 417, so it's a bit of an improvement since last time. Still trying to push for that 500, so if you're enjoying the video and you've got this far, please don't forget to like, share, hit the notification button if you want, and please subscribe, because the more subscribers obviously the better. And we've been putting content on this quite a lot, so it makes the effort worth the while, you know what I mean? Let's try and get some subscribers, because I get a lot of views, but I don't know why I don't seem to get a lot of subscribers. Because I do get a few, but they keep taking them off more than they're putting on. I think I lost 106 this month. They're taking away. Why, I don't know. But I think it's people who are just subscribing and they're forgetting to like and watch a bit of the video. And I think this is the reason why they're taking them away. So if you do subscribe, make sure you watch a tiny bit of video, even if it's 4 or 5 minutes, and make sure you hit the like button, and it'll stick. at some point tonight, might end up fishing off the cliff for a couple of hours. Because it usually does get up to the cliffs and get you off the beach here. Because once you reach this crown bit at the top behind us, which I'll show you, as soon as you reach that bit there, it flattens off. That fills up really quick once it reaches that, and then you've got to get off the beach basically as you get stuck. So I'll be heading my way back towards that little emplacement over there on the beach, on the cliff. As I'm moving back, I'll be trying to move to the left to make sure I'm near that as the tide's coming in, because it comes in. It does come in pretty quick here, so you've got to be careful. I got a little tickle on the end rod, guys, just a little pipe of crabs. Wind's dropped a little bit. It's now down to about 5 miles an hour, which is nothing. It was about 15 miles an hour. It's definitely dropped off now. It's more or less non-existent. We'll have a look at this one nearest to us, guys. Must feel a bit heavy for a doubt. Be a little flashy like. both out of fresh baits on now, so there it goes. It's getting a bit smoggy, it looks like. There's sort of mist coming in, not a lot like, but it's getting a bit hazy. Not going to miss a bite tonight though, guys, because they're all lovely. Agility tools tonight again, by the way. They're great for casting on the beach, fantastic. And my Tronics Pro Virtuoso reels because I like them. Take a little break there, guys, and I'll be back shortly. Past guys, just rebaited up and sent them back out. No more bites as such. I've had a few nibbles, but not in class as bites. I've got one rod out about 100 metres and the other on about 55, 60. Nobody else down the beach has caught yet. It's early days. The sea's coming in pretty quick now. We're about, say, about 25 metres off the cliffs now. I don't know what our tide is tonight. I do believe it's about, but you can't go by them these days. I think it's about 8:05 or something daft like that. And it's now about 7:20, so it's quite possibly it might even have to go on the cliffs tonight. I think we might be alright on the beach. So I think it's only 5.6. But it's holding out lovely out there. It's fantastic. It's just a matter of getting some fish. Just make sure you can see these rods. Yeah, spot on. Well, there we go. First cast case, you get a decent fish first cast, and then you don't get much else. It's or you get a sack full, or you get loads of bites and out else. But just a lucky fish, I suppose. But It's early doors, I've still got another 3.5, 4 hours to go yet, so hopefully we get a feel. You see by the rods which one's a long one out and which one's a short one by the height of the rods in the tripod. I think the leads give way on this. It's only got a 5 ounce on it. Keep an eye on it, make sure it's not going to be rolled in. I say it's quite busy here tonight, there's quite a few people, there's a few off the cliffs further down because it's already hitting the cliffs down there, towards Ompton area, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and there's 6 of us at this side, so it's quite busy, quite a busy evening. Don't forget, if you got this far in the video, guys, please like and share and subscribe if you like the video. It all goes to helping a better channel. Big shout out to Shane Codfather, the Holderness Codfather, Scott, Hardcore Fisherman, Russ One Man on his rod, Levo's Angling Adventures, and Big Dan Sea Fishing. Big shout out to all of them guys, make sure you check their channels out. We've all got some smashing content on there and it's up every week. It's always a good laugh, great set of lads, great to fish with as well. And a big shout out to Jay, Martin and Richard who share my channel about a lot and do a lot of adminning for me on these premieres. Big shout out to them guys because we couldn't do it without them. Not forgetting Casters and Mr. Bond, we're always in my channel having a laugh. All good fun. looking down the beach, guys, I think a bit of weed has come on. Let's hope it hasn't. Let's just hope it was a stray lump. My brother's just pulled in a cod next to me. Sure, I'll come and show you it in a minute. So the fish are still there. All on blacks as well. Frozen blacks as well, so they're all good. It's about £1.5 to me, guys. That cod is just pulled in. Right, guys, I'm going to take a little break there and move my gear back because the tide's coming pretty quick now. Get it all shifted and I'll be back on straight away. Right, we're back, guys. About 45 minutes have gone, and bit of a disaster while you've been gone, to be quite honest. Got a bite, tried to reel it in. It was reeling in, wiggling around and that. Got it stuck, and I was stuck for about 10 minutes. Couldn't get it out, and in the end my line snapped. And that's what it did to my hand. Look at the state of that, look. Whiplashed my hand. The line whiplashed me. So I've got a bit of damage there. So I re-rigged it back up, put my best free-up flapper on it, because a guy's just pulled in a massive thornback over there. About 3 or 4 anglers up the beach. So I thought I'll try my free-up flapper, my best rig, what I always catch lots of fish on. Baited it all up. Put a nice young weight on it, cast it out, and it snapped because I'd lost my shock leader and I didn't have another one with me because I'm with a rucksack. I shouldn't have really cast it, as you know, tried to cast it too far, but tried to knock it about 50 metres and it snapped, so I lost that and all. So I've just rebaited back up on the same rod with about 80 metres of line left on it, and I've just knocked it out about 30 metres, and it's okay. But I put you on for a bit because I want to see if there's any action going, because people are getting bites now. That guy's just pulled in a second thornback with his flapper. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any more flapper rigs with me because I've brought a rucksack and I've got I'm really like right-handed on gear. I only brought 5 rigs, 1 flapper and 4 fennels. I only bought 5 weights as well. So I'm down to 1 weight left, but the 2 I've got out, and I'm down to 2 rigs. So in fact I'm down to 1 rig, so hopefully I'm not going to lose any more gear. But it is now 8:05 and coming up to our tide in about 10 minutes. Looks like we're not going to get washed off, and so I'm going to leave you on the rods for a bit and see if we get any action, because everyone's getting bites now. Well, a few of them are on flappers, and that's why. Yeah, I've just got about 80 metres of line left on that. I'll show you it anyway. It was funny because it had 250 on it when I started. That's where I've got left on my line, and that's out about 50 metres, 40 metres, so I ain't got much left. So let's just hope it doesn't snap again, because it's only £25 line. And I did have a 60 shock leader on it, so let's just hope that it holds. If I get a big fish though, I'll be worried, because there's not a lot of poundage line on there, and it'll have been stretched as well, so we aren't going to knock it out too far now, guys, because there's a lot of rocks out here, and if you get snagged on one, you're guaranteed to lose your gear. So I'm 2 gears down today. I lost 2 last time. No, I lost 3 last time I was here. But the first time I came, I never lost any. So I've lost 5 sets of gear in 3 adventures here. But it's my own fault, because I know if you cast too far out, you're going to get snagged. But you just can't resist banging one out there for them big cod, can you? I'm never too worried if I am blanked, it doesn't bother me. So it's not been a good set, I'm not bothered. I was going to reline one of them reels anyway, so I'm not that bothered anyway. It just saves me a job of taking it all off. It'd just be ironic if I get a bite now on this one that I've banged out 50 metres. And if it's a big ray, I'll struggle with it because it's really thin line. I must have stretched it to maybe about 15 pounds now. I think we're at slack water now, guys. I think we're at slack water now, so probably might be a good half an hour now with Still 52 degrees at the moment, so it's still warm. Got some lovely sky though. Got to see this sky. Try and get you above the cliff. Look at that lovely sky, beautiful. Fabulous that. See all the sights in my videos, I'll tell you, it's like having a mystery tour. We even had dog football on the last one. It's all good, isn't it? It's all good. A few guys fishing off the cliff further down towards Hompton, but it's well in over there. It's hitting the cliffs actually, but round here there's plenty of room basically. I think we're about 22-3 metres off the cliff. It's really dead out there now though, guys, it's really dead. I mean, you don't get much flatter than that. I mean, that is really flat now. No swell now or anything. There's no swell, no drift, no pull, nothing. So any movement on them rods is definitely a bite. tell you what I ain't had, guys, for about 2 months or more. I'm waiting. We couldn't get enough of them, could we? 2 or 3 months ago, it was on a chuck. And now I ain't had a waiting for, well, it must be at least 10 weeks, at least. So I won't actually mind getting one because it's like it's a new species for this season, really. It's unlikely, but I might get one. There has been a few caught. There is a lot of turbot about, and I was hoping to get one of them with my flapper, but I won't now because I ain't got a flapper with me, so pennels only now. So I've got one long pennel on and one short. Been no weed either whatsoever, not one little piece of weed. So it's been great for wind. There hasn't been any at all. Been a cracking session really, it's just not many bites. Just the one that mattered. Definitely won't be back here, guys, for at least a month or so. I'm going to try some new beaches. It does get a bit boring after a bit, but I had to come here again because it's such a good place to fish. At least you do get decent sized fish here if you catch them. But I'm definitely not coming back here. Next one will probably be. I might do Easington next and maybe Kilnsea. Try North Withensea and North Hornsey, maybe South Hornsey. Try those, just to make it a bit different. I was after going up to Farley and Freythorpe, places like that, but Freythorpe's a bit difficult with the parking because there's a parking meter on there. If you don't get it right, get a big fine. Probably got about another hour of light or whatever, maybe about an hour. I ain't got no lights on me, so I've got an head torch. Maybe I've got a bit of light on one of these lights, but not much. Might be enough for half an hour or so, so I'll probably fish in the dark maybe half an hour. Take a little break there then, guys, and I shall be back if we get any action. Running out of light, as you can see. It's getting dark, but last cast this. It's about 20 to 9, something like that. I'm going to give this 15 minutes, see if we can catch anything. If not, we'll call it a day, because I've enjoyed it anyway. It's never going to be a long session. I'm checking my battery, guys. Since we found. Yeah, it's never going to be a long session, so I'll leave you on the rods for a little bit because I'll just cast these out, and I've got got one down on now on one of them. Just going to try and get a quick ray before I go. You never know, I might just strike into one. It's only out about 40 metres, so let's see. It's coming a bit chilly as well, guys. Just getting a bit chilly now. It's probably dropped to about 40 degrees or so. Bit of mist rolling in. It's not going to rain though. It's certainly getting dark. The battery's gone onto 1 bar, so there's not a lot of time left on this. What bit of camera left I'll have, I'm going to save just for a bite if I get one. So I'll catch you in a bit if I see anything happening. Been out there 15-16 minutes. I'm going to bring it in and wrap up before it gets dark so I can find my way off this cliff on the beach. No fish, guys. Well, it's been a great evening. I've just put a bit of light on. Well, it's been a great evening. We enjoyed it. Just one big fish, and other than that, maybe one bite, and that's about it. Been great again at Runnels, but I'm not coming back here for at least another 5 or 6 weeks. Try some different places, but I've enjoyed it anyway. It's a lovely day. Could have stayed here a lot longer, like, but I never brought the equipment to do it. So until next time, from me, Jimmy, Cod Bites from Runnels, very good evening.